It's time for the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Now here's your host, Pat DiSabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat DiSabato from the Southtown Star newspaper, and we are at the Beggar's Pizza location on 127th and Kedzie Avenue in Blue Island, across from my beloved Eisenhower High School, the alma mater. All right, we are going to have a member of the District 218 family on today, Richards boys basketball coach Johnny Chiappetto. John's been a longtime guest of ours through the years. Bulldogs are on a roll, 13-9 overall, 5-4 in conference, coming off a big victory over Shepherd on Friday night, 62-61, rallied from a 13-point deficit to get it done. So we're going to talk all things dogs here, and they got a big one on Friday. They're at Revis, traveling to Burbank to take on the Rams, and I think the Rams are leading the pack right now, so the Dogs need this one big. So, all right, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout, folks. We return. Richards boys basketball coach Johnny Chiappetto will be our guest. Stay tuned.
For over 30 years, Beggar's Pizza has been delivering you great pizza your whole family will love. But don't forget, it's not only our award-winning thin, stuffed, and deep dish pizza. We have great pasta, salads, desserts, sandwiches, and more. Our meals are prepared with the finest ingredients available, making sure you go home happy every time. Whether it's your team's victory bash, a birthday party, or just a nice night out of the kitchen, enjoy a great Beggar's Pizza at home or dine in at one of our many Chicagoland locations.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Our guest this week, Richards boys basketball coach Johnny Chiappetto. Johnny, thanks for coming on board, my man.
Thank you.
It's always good to have a fellow Paisan on. You know what I'm saying? It never looks better.
Yeah.
It would never look better. We have to mention the two little guys.
Yeah.
We got Charlie and Louie, your kids, in attendance. We're going to see if we can't get these guys on today, okay? See if we can bring them on board. All right, well, congrats on a nice little stretch here, man. You guys are 13-9 overall now, but come on now. How many years you been head coach?
11.
Okay, 11 years. Won a state championship a few years back. But what you guys went through on Friday, coming back from 13 against Shepherd in the fourth quarter, you know, and our guy, man, Tony Ciccarello, Tony Chickadego, I like to refer to him as your Chiadego. I mean, can you imagine? He might have had to add a little something to those, that case of Diet Coke he drinks every day. That had to be rough.
Yeah, it was a real interesting game, that's for sure.
So how'd you guys pull this thing off? What was the key?
You know, Josh Meyer did not have a real good first half, and our best offense was to miss a shot and let him clean it up, and you know, he scored 16 points it's actually 17 points in the second half. But we were able to force some turnovers, and you know, our kids just didn't quit. It was just one of those games where they kept going and kept going. We got some turnovers, got a couple of key baskets by John Montgomery too, and just able to hold them off. You know, actually finish them off. We didn't hold them off, but it's a weird game. You know, just one of those games that I've seen a lot of those. It's been a weird year. We've had 7 games come down to the last possession.
Wow.
And to be honest with you, going into the year, we've had 4 buzzer beater games. We're 2-2, and I'll be honest, I don't think I've had but 1 or 2 in my 11-year career.
Wow, and you have 4 this year.
4 this year. It's crazy.
Yeah, wow. And you talked a little bit about Josh Meyer. I mean, he's just had a tremendous season for you, man. He's putting up a lot of double-doubles, and talk about his development and maturation a little bit here.
He's a really hard-working kid, a real nice kid, really happy for the success he's had this year. He's the kind of kid you really want to see do well, but his numbers are amazing. I mean, I had my stats. I had to bring some notes in.
All right, no problem.
He's had games where he's had 31 points and 15 rebounds, 28 points, 20 rebounds. He had 19 points and 16 rebounds against Belleville West, which is a real good team. but it's just a double machine.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It really is. I've never had a kid that's had these high rebound numbers, and we've had some pretty good players, and he's up there. I told Bill Finn, I said he's
might have a shot at the old records, huh?
Yeah, shot at the old title, the unofficial title. But
because he's only a junior.
He's only
That's
a
the
junior.
beautiful thing, right?
Yeah, and just really, he's gotten stronger from last year, more confident. He was a really hard-working kid, and he just never stops. When Northern Illinois came to watch the kid from Lamont, and they walked away recruiting Josh. Yeah, they left the game and are like, this kid, we love this kid. So,
And how tall is he?
he's 6'6".
Yeah, he's 6. Great size, man.
Yeah.
And he can put it on the floor, and he can score in a lot of different ways, and he's aggressive, obviously, defensively, to go up and get the
Yeah,
rebound.
he's got a lot of blocks too, rebounds. I mean, he's getting like 3-4 dunks a game now too, which is really nice.
That's awesome. What's been the difference since Christmas, man? I mean, you guys have seemed to turn the corner. I mean, I know you guys had a tough Christmas tournament. You had a little bit of a ways back home, Pontiac, right? Where you guys at? Centralia, that's right.
That's far.
So what's been the difference here?
Well, I mean, there's a few things. I think the schedule now has kind of, worked in our favor a little bit. We, the Rockford Jefferson tournament, we went 3-1 down there, and there was a couple games that weren't against very good teams.
Yep.
And then we've had 3 home games in a row, and we're always pretty good at home. But I mean, we just keep saying, we got Josh Meyer, we got a chance. But we're just, it's a combination of things. I thought at Centralia we started to play pretty good too. And we came back and then beat Lamont, which was obviously a great win. And there's a few factors: home games and playing some teams that we can match up well against, and everybody seems to just be getting better a little bit. Some individual kids are stepping up, but.
It's all kind of coming together at the same point there. Okay. What do you think? What do the Dogs need to do to play up to expectations to finish out this season, Johnny?
I would like to see us shoot a little better. I think Friday night we play Revis, and they're going to force us to shoot the ball from the outside, and that makes things a little bit easier for Josh as well. And we struggled to shoot Friday night against Shepherd, and that really hurt. I like how we're playing. Kids, we try to keep it really simple. We try to, get our kids to really play hard on the defensive end and get easy baskets off our defense. And we're doing that right now.
Yep.
I'd like us to see us shoot a little bit better, execute some plays a little bit better, but right now, I kind of like how we're playing.
Yeah, and imagine you start knocking down those outside shots. I mean, Josh is just going to even go off even more.
I think so. Yeah.
He's putting up unbelievable numbers as it is. All right, folks, we're going to go to a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. Go to lisathomassalon.com, get some specials. Remember the Teen Club membership, $17 for a guy's haircut, $27 for a girl's. Just flash your high school ID. All right, folks, we come back. More with John Chappetto. Richards boys basketball. Stay tuned.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
For over 60 years, Standard Bank has been a part of your neighborhood, supporting sports and other activities, working with communities as they grow and thrive, helping businesses and families to reach their financial goals. In communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, your neighborhood is our neighborhood.
Let us help you reach your financial goals with products like Student e-checking, specially designed to make money management easier for students and their parents. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
If you're in the mood for some of the finest barbecue in the Southland, then Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights is the place for you and your family. Whether it's ribs, chicken, brisket, pulled pork, or any other barbecue favorites, Bonapit serves up a flavor explosion in a championship form. We also offer steaks, seafood, sandwiches, a mouth-watering nachos platter, and salads in a casual atmosphere, with the option of either dining inside or on our heated patio. Watch the big game in our full-service bar or call ahead for pickup. Bonapit in Palos Heights. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, Richards Boys basketball coach John Geppetto is our guest. All right, chaps, what in terms of for you guys being 13-9, and going into the season, you think Raynard Junkins, who was probably going to be expected to be your leading scorer, one of your better players at least. He was expected to come back. Also, he's not coming back. He had a major knee surgery, so he's out for the year. But to his credit, I will say this, and I mentioned this on last week's show, that he's a kid that's been with you every game. He still travels with you. He's there to fill the water bottles, whatever. But I think it says a lot about your guys, man, to overcome such a big loss and still be this competitive. Yeah,
this summer, we played the summer without him, and I was a little worried some nights. We didn't look very good.
Yeah.
And, he gave us a lot. He was an best outside shooter, and kind of an end-of-a-game type guy. So we've had to have a few people step up with that. But I really believe if we had him, we'd be somewhere right now about, maybe 17-5, maybe 18-4, somewhere in there. He was kind of that missing, we had a point guard with Shannon and, Harper, and doing some things out on the perimeter with Meyer. He was kind of that missing piece, and a real nice kid too. It's really sad to see him
miss his senior year.
I was watching some video of him just yesterday, and like, man, he's pretty good. And so it was tough to see him go through this.
Yep. Well, there's been some other guys stepping up, Josh being one of them, and then Cortez Harper, man, he's really had a nice season for you.
Yeah, Cortez is really a strong kid, and another kid that's worked really hard, and, we ask him to do a lot of things. He's 5'10", maybe 6 feet, and he's really strong inside. He's a really good defender, and he's really turned himself into a pretty good shooter.
Yep.
But like our last play against Shepherd the other night, it was him that caught the ball, got open, and made the pass to Meyer to get the last basket. So he's a pretty smart player. So he's done some good things. And then Shannon.
Yeah, Dedrick Shannon Jr.?
Yeah, Dedrick is, he's had, I had told him at the start of the year that, he's a kid who started as a varsity as a freshman. I knew this was going to be a really difficult year. This is the third time I've had a freshman on the varsity, and that sophomore year is real difficult. I just think they assume they have it figured out. And every year is a different challenge for everybody, myself included. So when you're 15, it's been tough for him, but he's really playing good now.
Yeah, he's progressing.
Yeah, really good now.
Well, I mean, his father was a heck of a ball player at Eisenhower, and he's the head coach over at Moraine Valley Community College. So, he's coming from some good stock.
He does for sure.
And what is your situation with the freshman thing? You're going to bring a freshman up. Some guys bring up a freshman. They don't play him very much. I've seen that through a lot throughout the years. And their argument is, well, we'd rather have them up just so they can practice with the varsity, and they're getting like 2-3 minutes a game. Where it seems like the guys you've brought up, they've played. And I got to think, if you're going to bring a freshman up, he's got to play, man. I don't care about practice. We're talking practice. But I mean, the guy, you can't, replace game strategy, man.
He has to play.
Yep.
All three situations with us, we've needed them too. All three were point guards, and we needed them. Now, honestly, I don't know if it's the greatest thing.
Yeah.
We've needed them. I think all the parents involved wanted them up. Sometimes the other kids, even though they like the kid and they're nice to the kid, I think sometimes there's a little bit of resentment.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're junior and senior and the kid takes your minutes away, and some kids kids and their parents have a difficult time with that. And, I hate to put them through it. I'll be honest with you. I think it was my kid.
Yeah.
I think he would stay down.
Yeah. Or put him on a sophomore, right?
Yeah, freshman or sophomore team. But, you know, a lot of guys have done it. You know, Coach Kurt has done it with his kids, and it's worked out for them. You know, sometimes it's tough, but they have to play. They can't go up there and sit.
Sit the bench, no way. Let's talk about this Argo sectional, which is absolutely ridiculous that you guys are in. You've got Simeon, you've got Whitney Young, Rice. You just got a ton of great teams in this thing, man. And what's your feelings on them?
You want my real feelings?
I want your real feelings. Let's go PG-13 on this thing.
If geography's played, I teach geography. How is Whitney Young and Marist and Richards in the same sectional? It doesn't make any sense. You know, right now, the way Whitney Young and Simeon are running their programs, they're not high school teams.
Right. They're AAU.
Whitney Young gets a transfer from South Carolina who has just got offered from Florida, and a point guard from California. You know, Simeon is loaded with talent. You know, and they're getting, you know, they're playing all over the country. So it's not fair at all, I don't think, and it's kind of sad that, you know, like if you're Rice right now, who's got a great team, they're not going to beat they're not going to beat one of them, and you know, Rice should get to enjoy, you know, getting to that sectional championship or win. They may have to play. You know, probably going to have to play Rita now, at Rita, just to get out of the regional. If Simeon and Whitney Young were not involved in this, then maybe the Rice is going to play, you know, the 8-7 seed or something. And so it's bad. You know, the IHSA has made their changes, and you know, I'm obviously someone who's benefited from it, winning a state championship when they went to 4 classes. So I guess I can't complain much, but it's not right.
No, Simeon and Whitney Young should not be playing in the same sectional as you guys.
No. No.
To win that section, you might need D. Wade. Richards grad. Has he still been in touch? Is he still hooking the team up or what with some no D. Wade gear?
No, Demetrius, my assistant, who's, you know, his family, he actually left. He's not coaching with us this year. So I think Dwayne's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
I think he's really in his fashion now.
He is, man. It's
I don't think he's thinking of the Richards Bulldogs much. But
I might have to dial him up though. We might have to.
If you get a hold of him, tell him we could use some shoes or something. Yeah.
All right. Well, Johnny, thanks for coming on board again, man.
All right.
Continued success. Good luck against the Rams and the rest of the season. All right, buddy?
All right. Thank you.
All right, folks. Get out those cell phones. Standard Bank textbook question. Chance to win a $50 gift card. Those 2 guys are eligible. Louie and Charlie, you're eligible to win a $50 gift card. Answer the textbook question correctly, and it'll be all good. All right. We go to an athletics timeout. A lot of good stuff. Stay tuned.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Looking for a lunch you won't soon forget? Check out the new Beggar's Lunch Buffet. Of course you'll find the great thin crust, stuffed crust, and deep dish Beggar's pizza you love, but our buffet goes even further. We have soups, salads, Italian beef, Italian sausage, pasta, and chicken. And don't forget about Beggar's famous cookie pizza for dessert. For only $7.95, it's an incredible deal. From 11 until 2, Monday through Friday, this is a can't-miss lunch that has something for everyone. So get to a Beggar's near you today.
Hello and welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. Again, I'd like to thank Richards boys basketball coach John Chiappetto for being our guest. I have to give a shout out. Before we go to this textbook question, shout out to Rich East, Malcolm Miller, QB, DB with the Rockets, and Nick Horn, linebacker, who also plays on the boys basketball team. Those guys are signing with Winona State University. D2 school, great program, academically outstanding school, and it's beautiful up there. But guys, make sure you pack your winter coats. It's going to be a little chilly up there the next 4 years, but nice job, man. All right, let's hit the Standard Bank textbook question of the week. Chance to win $50. Compliments of Standard Bank. Which player will score more points Friday night? All right, text A for Richards' Josh Meyer, B for Revis's Nick Ball, C for Lamont's Druosis Balciunas, or D for Brother Rice's Alex Majewski, all right? Texter number 3 with the correct response wins a $50 gift card from Standard Bank. Good luck. All right, results from last week's game. I was at Stagg 66, Andrew 35 for Stagg, Kevin White 24 points, Max Struess at 18, Steve Kubiak at 12. Chargers are 5-1 since Christmas break. A little asterisk with this one, though. Jabril Adekoya from Andrew did not play in that game, and he's averaging 21 points and 11 boards. Andrew was led by Glorin Leisha. He had 12. Bloom 68, Richie 66, double OT for Bloom. Johnny Griffin 15 points, 9 boards. James Coleman had 13 points. Dejuan Freeman had 11 points, and Jared Johnson had 11 points, but he hit a big 3 to force overtime. He hit another 3 to force it double overtime, and I'm talking they were like 25, 30 footers, so big game by Jared. For Richie's, Nick Horn 17 points, Ron Lawton had 15 points, 10 rebounds, and Brandon Cole had 10 points for the Rockets. HF 59, Lockport 30 for HF. Rashawn Searles 11 points, Jason Hart 10 points, Ricky Bullock 10 points, Tay Odious 10 points for the Vikings. HF still in the lead in the Southwest Suburban Blue. Joliet Catholic fell to Marion Catholic 62-50 for JCA. Ryan Peter had 19 points. For Marion Catholic, Chris Austin, a sophomore, stepped up with 20. Josh Cohn had 17. Tyler Eulis and Tyrone Parham did not play in that game. Coach's decision. So those guys I'm sure will be back. Richard 62, Shepard 61 for Shepard. Kyle Joy at 18, Londell Lee 17, Jacob Littleton 13 for the Astros. For Richards, Josh Meyer 23 points, 9 boards. Cortez Harper had 21 points for the Dogs. Revis 35, Evergreen Park 33. Great game here for Revis. Nick Ball at 16 points. Yassine Goulet 9 points. And Eddie Puai hit the game-winning shot, finished with 8 points for the Rams. Evergreen Park, Jaquette McClendon 8 points, and Teron Clayton 6 points. All right, the Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week. Going to hook it up with Tyler Eulis. Scored 25 points, including a game-winning shot Tuesday night in a 69-67 win over Brother Rice. Michigan State coach Tom Izzo in attendance. It was just a great ball game. Rice made a ferocious rally. It was anyone's game down the stretch, but an outstanding game. So Tyler Eulis, $25 gift card, compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oakbrook. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week. We're going to do something a little different, folks. We're not going to give it to one person. Lisa Thomas Salon, the good people, Lisa Thomas Salon, we're going to give the entire Providence Catholic state championship winning cheerleading team a nice little goodie bag. All 24 kids. Ellie Bieber, Brittany Charnot, Brianna Chibe, Sarah Cummings, Morgan Dusing, Skylar Evans, Bridget Fadala, Alyssa Gialamas, Shannon Gilby Alt, Nicole Glynn, Dana Joseph, Janelle Carpin Alt, Alexis Klotz Alt, Megan Marth, Courtney McHenry, Alyssa Murr, Lauren Murphy, Rosalind Pereo, Marissa Presbitero, there's an Italian, Gabrielle Sinise, another Italian, Bailey Sinini, I think she's Italian, Carson Sinini, another Italian, and then the two Vanettis, a couple more Italians, Taylor Vanetti and Tori Vanetti. And got to give a shout out to the coaches, Laura Dusing and Beth Gornich. Great job, won the large school division state championship. So kudos to the Celtics. We're going to get these goodie bags dropped off at school. We'll get them to you. We're going to hook you girls up. Way to have some Southside pride. Bring home a state championship for the Southside. So, all right, now the Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse Coach of the Week. Johnny Chippetto, he just took the family there a couple weeks ago. Charlie Lou, you guys had, all hooked up at Bona Pit. This week, we're going to give it to Stagg coach John Daniels. Chargers are 5-1 since Christmas, playing very well right now. So we're going to hook them up with a nice $25 gift card from Bona Pit Grill and Smokehouse in Palos Heights. He'll be eating good in the neighborhood. All right, folks, we are going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. What a great Super Bowl that was, too, Sunday. Man, that was an incredible Super Bowl. We come back. Look at Louis happy about that. We come back. We're going to have a little high and tight. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in Oak Brook Promenade.
What teen doesn't want to be in style with the latest trends? What teen doesn't want the hottest cuts at an affordable price? It's time to get noticed with the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club, where girls get a cut and style for just $27 and guys get a cut and style for just $17. Get the right look for the right price at the Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club. Your style, perfect style. Only at Lisa Thomas Salon.
Since 1970, Standard Bank & Trust has been a landmark at the corner of 95th and Western. We're still at the same convenient location, and we're better equipped to serve your needs. So stop by and meet our friendly, professional staff. They provide personalized service and a wide range of products to help both businesses and individuals reach their financial goals. In the Evergreen Park area and in communities all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana, we're your neighborhood bank. Learn more at standardbanks.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. We got a couple guests here. We've got a nice half sausage, half cheese pizza here. Got to hook Louie up. He's only a cheese-only guy. And then we have a gluten-free pizza. So you people who have to eat gluten-free products, Beggar's has a small pizza, only in small pizzas, gluten-free. Our guy Charlie Chiappetto, he's a gluten-free guy, so we're going to hook him up. So it's all good. We're going to attack these pizzas in about 2-3 minutes. All right, high and tight, folks. I got to give some props to Mike Taylor, Marion Catholic boys basketball coach. Sat two of his best players, Tyler Eulis and Tyrone Parham. Team rules. Yeah, it was against Joliet Catholic, and I could have probably stepped in a guard and probably still beat him. But at the same time, he sent the message. These are star guys coming off a huge win over Brother Rice, and he's sending a message. So major props to Mike Taylor for enforcing these rules. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great week. A lot of good ball games out. Friday night, there's some doozies. We talked about Revis and Richards. We've got TF North and Lamont at TF North. And I always like to take a ride to Calumet City. All right, folks, have a great week.